Hello studio and hello everyone, and this is Thảo Tâm and Study in UK 101. Now this is the last episode I have with you guys here in Wales, and it's been such an amazing course of 2 months. We've learned so much. We've talked to professors, students, alumni, and then we had school visits and learned about the curricular and also the culture of this beautiful, beautiful country. Now we've done so much, and I think it's only fitting that we do a recap with a view here from Cardiff Bay. Now we're gonna watch a montage over the course of our journey. Roll tape. We're at Cardiff Metropolitan University, and we are here with Chris Kelly, who is going to help you guys answer a few questions upon pre-arrival. Yes, and Chris, could you introduce yourself a bit?
Absolutely. So I'm Chris, I'm the Regional Manager for Southeast Asia at Cardiff Metropolitan University. My job is to help students from Vietnam and other countries in the region with their application to come and study here in the UK, and to give them all the advice and guidance that they need about what the experience of study will be and what they need to do to prepare.
Now, the idea of traveling to the UK for attending a university is quite overwhelming, would you say?
Absolutely. If you've never been to Europe before, or this part of the world, it's going to be a very new experience. Culturally, of course, you know, things are going to be a bit of a change from what you might be used to in Vietnam. That being said, people in the UK are very friendly, they're very welcoming, particularly here in Wales.
That's about the regional culture here. So is there one regional culture that the audience should be made aware of, or something that should be looking forward to?
It's a funny thing. So I lived in England for many years, and then I've lived in Wales for about 8 years. And there is something about the friendliness of Welsh people you really notice. It's the same here within the university. So we have a policy of making sure that students can meet with their tutors all the time and their lecturers.
Well, that's lovely. And how about the academic culture? Is there a major difference?
In the UK, there are lots of different skills that we need you to demonstrate in your education. So some of it could be exams. Other things could be presentations, either individually or maybe a group presentation. Other times you have to write essays or reports, or you might even be going out into a job-based experience and have a work experience placement and then writing about your experience afterwards. So we want to give you the kind of skill set and support to help you to be able to do that, because we know it's quite a different system.
So this is a lot of information to take in,
right.
Indeed, and this is something we can research beforehand, but of course there are different things we must prepare for pre-arrival. So is there any pre-arrival tips that must be noted, like accommodation, visa? How do those things process?
Right. So accommodation, you have a few different options. You can live at the university, okay? So you have a dormitory room, which would be a private room, private bathroom, and then a shared kitchen with maybe 4 or 5 other students. If you prefer, and actually this is what a lot of our students from Vietnam do, our university, and then we put you in touch with the Vietnamese society, all right? The
That's lovely.
So there are 3 universities in Cardiff. So we make sure that the students get to meet each other and be in contact with each other. So when you get to Cardiff, you've got a few friends, people you've been in touch with. You might decide, actually, you know what, let's share an apartment together. Let's live in the city together because I think we'd get on. And then you have those friendships right from the beginning.
2 more things that we want to note is visas,
yes,
and bank accounts.
Right. So for your visa, when you come to the UK, you have what's called a Tier 4 student visa. All right. What that means is that you have to be sponsored by the university. So we have to say, we've checked your application and we think you are a genuine student and we want to support you in coming to study in the UK, right? Then you submit an application to the UKVI, UK Visas and Immigration, all right? It's an online application What we would suggest is that because Cardiff Met University has an office in Vietnam, our team there in Ho Chi Minh City can actually help you to do that visa application.
And last but not least, the bank accounts.
Right. So many students will open a bank account as soon as they arrive in the UK. We actually have a bank, Santander, one of the big international banks. They have a branch here at the university campus. So we have welcome days where the bank will show you all the documents that you need to open an account here. Then you would have a student bank account, which you can use for all of your bills, all your shopping, everything you need. Very, very easy.
The things that you guys should note before coming into the UK or Wales is that the accommodations on campus or off campus is fine. The visa process is long, but you can get help because there are offices in Vietnam too. And last but not least, the bank account. You guys should prepare for that, but also there is help available. So thank you, Chris, for all the useful advice. And as he mentioned, there is a very large Vietnamese society here in Cardiff and also in the UK. So we're going to go to them and hear about what they feel. Hi, so you're back with Study UK 101, and we are very excited today to have two more guests, and they're here to answer your questions about preparing for the UK and preparing to go abroad for the very first time in your life. So today we have with us Nikki and Hip, and could you guys introduce yourself briefly?
Hi, so I'm Nikki and I'm an illustration student in Cardiff, and I've been here for about 6 years now.
Hi, my name is Hip. I just finished my master in hospitality and tourism management, and I've been here for 2 years.
Do you still remember the first feelings you had when you first entered the UK?
So I was feeling quite excited because I did spend 2 years in Singapore before, so I'm kind of like a bit prepared for like an independent life, but at the same time like it's quite different culture and everything, so it was slightly nerve-wracking as well.
And for you?
I was very nervous because, to be honest, before I moved to the UK, I didn't know nothing. I didn't know anything about the UK. So I was just scared a little bit, but then I just got used to it over time.
I'm sure there's a lot to prepare for before coming into the UK, packing your own things, preparing mentally, and the accommodations. Is there something you really remember about that you must pay attention to when you prepared?
I think one big thing in terms of like preparing yourself mentally is to obviously get in touch with the Vietnamese community as well for a bit of support, but also keep an open mind and like mingle around and get in touch with other people from other cultures, because that's where you get the most opportunity out of everything here and like, you know, learn a lot.
And for you?
Yeah, it's like she said, contact with the community, the Vietnamese community here, so they can fully give you fully support. But then again, try to talk to other people as well, because sometimes you will get like too involved with the community and you forgot that there's a whole other world outside the Vietnamese community. Yeah.
That's a very interesting point about expanding your communities.
Yeah.
We'll round back again at the preparing stages before you enter the UK. So is there anything that was very alarming about areas like preparing for the visa, preparing for accommodation, before entering social interactions, that is?
So normally the course starts either in September or January. So prepare your visa like way in advance, like over 3 months in advance, because there might be like issue with redoing the visa or, you know, additional information and things like that. And also to make sure like, yeah, pack light, keep in touch with all your relatives and family first and make sure you can Skype them and call them. Yeah, get you a bit more courage to step out and go abroad.
So there you go. Those were some stellar tips that you guys will be sure to follow, I hope. And that would be to pack light, to prepare in advance for your visa, to integrate into the Vietnamese community as well as the international community, and just to prepare mentally and physically for everything before you go. Do a lot of research also. So that's it. That is Studying UK 101 with IELTS FACE-OFF in Wales. And this is me, Thảo Tâm, signing off for the last episode of this season. thank you guys so much for taking this trip with me and learning about Welsh colleges and universities. They've all been so accommodating and so amazing. And here's to the best of luck to my co-host that is going to take you guys to Australia next this season. So thank you all once again and see you again very soon. Bye.